We have good news for Berwyn, Forest Park, and Westchester. And I want to thank Sam Polia for coming as well from Westchester. I grew up in the western suburbs. I used to take the train from Hinsdale, where I lived, got off at Berwyn at the train station. We're going to talk about the train station in a moment. But then I got on the bus going up Oak Park Avenue to get to school and repeated that every day coming home. It was a long journey. But it was very, very important. I think you met so many people along the way. Good people, and you know you're in good shape in Berwyn because it was raining this morning, and now look at it, the sky is blue, and we believe in something that I think all of us understood what happened about a year and a half ago. It was in the spring, and I was down in Springfield at the governor's mansion. It was about 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning, and I got a call on my cell phone, and it said that the waters are rising in Cook County, and all the communities of Cook County were battling a very, very severe flood. Matter of fact, by the time it was over with, 49 counties in Illinois were hit by that flood in April of last year. And it was a very, very severe problem in many, many communities. And I think it was a wake-up call to all of us that we've got to do everything we can to deal with stormwater management, to deal with flooding, to find ways that we can to reduce the problems that floods cause for all of us. I've had my basement flooded once, and I sure don't want to have it flood again. It cost me $10,000 by the time it was all over. And I think everybody understands when we put our heads together, when we work in a creative way in the 21st century, it's amazing what we can do. And there are great things that have been engineered by great young people over here who work for the city of Berwyn and work for Forest Park and work for Westchester. You know, we can create a lot of opportunities to reduce the flooding to begin with, to keep it out of the waterways, to keep it out of our basements. And so we're making these investments, and there was a competition for this. And Berwyn won, and Forest Park won, and Westchester won. And so we're here today to celebrate that, and we're here today to announce that we're going to invest in the city of Berwyn for 3 different projects that deal with streets and alleys and reducing flooding and so on. $2.9 million, Mayor, 2.9, all right? Next door, it's not as big as Berwyn, but it's a very, very good town, a very progressive town, and I'm talking about Forest Park. Forest Park has a great park system. They have a mayor who understands what not only water conservation is about, but all the street lights in the community are LED lights, energy efficient lights. LED got invented by the University of Illinois in the labs down at the university, and the professor who is there is still there. His name is Nick Holyoke, and he invented LED lighting. It's changing the world. And so Forest Park's already adopted that, but they understand investing in taking care of our streets and alleys to make sure that they reduce the possibility of flooding, to try and disconnect our downspouts from the sewer system. Very, very important. So on behalf of the people of Illinois, $526,325 for green alleys and downspouts. Now I know, Sam, when I became governor, we had a real bad flood that year, too, in 2009, if you remember that. 2010, you're right. And we had to gather together in the western suburbs, all of us, and we were able to come together, fight back, best traditions of Illinois, and we were able to do a lot of good things. So I think Westchester has seen firsthand how important it is that we fight flooding, that we understand that we're making investments in green alleys. They're called permeable pavements, things like that. Is going to reduce in Westchester 142,000 gallons of stormwater in just doing this in 4 alleys in the community of Westchester, and keeping the water out of the storm system so it doesn't flood over and cause great harm. And so $384,619. There you go. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. And we believe in rain barrels. We got rain barrels at the governor's mansion. It was built in 1855, and there's a lot of bungalows here that were built after that. We want to make sure that we make available rain barrels. We want to be the rain barrel capital of the United States. We believe in rain gardens. We believe in permeable pavements, whether it's a street or an alley. These communities here, Berwyn, Forest Park, Westchester. They're leading the way. And I wanted to come here today because we do have to show all our communities what the possibilities are, whether it's investing in a park or a school or investing in something like this that protects people from flooding. That's what it's all about in life. And I really want to thank everyone here for their commitment to the common good. We've got to all work together. That's what Illinois is all about. That's what our country is all about. It's amazing what human beings can accomplish when no one worries about who gets the credit. We just get the job done.